race, and you'll go home with a smile on your face on Card Sharks. And here's the host of Card Sharks, Jim Perry.
Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you very much. Welcome. Nice to have you here. Nice to have you here at home. Thank you. Welcome to Card Sharks. That's very kind of you. We appreciate it. And we appreciate that poem, a pretty good one, sent in by Gene Shellhart of Ridgecrest, California. Thank you, Gene, for sending that in. We're about to start the second game of our best 2 out of 3 match, so let's open the board and get to the cards. Janice and Ann, if you will, start loading in the cards, please, while we meet today's Card Sharks. Carol Phillips, our champion. Hi, Carol.
Hello.
Good to see you again.
Great to see you.
You're doing very well in the game. You have won you won $2,000 in round figures now, right?
Yes.
And you said you were going to Germany.
Yes.
Got any other use for the money?
Well, I plan on paying off the accident I got in my boyfriend's car.
You wrecked your boyfriend's car?
I didn't wreck it, the other guy did.
Oh, of course.
But it was parked, and it turns out to be my fault.
Oh.
Opening the door.
The other car was parked, but it was his fault. I understand,
No,
Carol.
my
No, I'm teasing. Good to have you back. And the challenger, Elaine Stansfield. Hi, Elaine. Nice to see you again.
Nice to see you again, too.
You are from where, Elaine?
I live right here in West L.A.
That's terrific. And you are an author?
Uh-huh.
Good to have you back
Not
here with us.
published yet.
Good.
But I'm also an animal lover.
A whom?
An animal nut.
Oh, really? What kind of animals do you love?
Yes. Oh, all of them.
Oh, good.
Yes.
I'm glad you added that, Elaine. My day would have been in terrible shape without that. Good to have you here. Good luck to both of you. Each player has a deck of 52 playing cards, shuffled and cut. Before we go in the air, the upper cards, the red cards, to be played by the champion Carol. The lower cards, the blue cards, to be played by the challenger Elaine. Before you can begin calling high-low with the cards, you must win a high-low toss-up question. We play the best 2 out of 3, and as we left off, Carol is the first game in the match, so Elaine, you need this game. And we'll start with a question to Carol as we left off. We asked 100 men, would you be willing to give up a year of your life for an evening with one of Charlie's Angels? How many men said they would be willing to give up 1 year of their life?
Oh, boy. I would think a lot of men would wish they would. I'll have to say that 40 men would say they would.
40 men would give up a year for an evening with one of Charlie's Angels, Elaine. Higher or lower?
I think it depends on which age they are, but a year, yeah, I think it's higher.
Even higher than for a year? Ooh, well, I'll find out as you will. I'll be surprised if it was higher. Let's find out. The actual number of men who would give up a year of their life for an evening with one of Charlie's Angels is 18. Yeah, it's not higher, it's lower, Carol. I didn't think too many men would go for that bargain. We'll take a look at your base card, Carol. You start with a 6. Now, you won the question. You have the right to change it if you like.
I'd like to change that, please.
Next card off the top of your deck. You must play this. Oh, a 2. Great change.
Great card. We'll go higher.
Higher than a 2? Yes, it's a 9. Remember, you can freeze at any time.
I'll freeze, Jim.
Freeze right there. Move the freeze bar over. Can't take those cards away from you. Of course, you didn't make a mistake, so you've kept Elaine away from her cards. Elaine, the question to you. We polled 100 women executives across the country. Now, these women are all vice presidents of corporations. We asked them, if you could receive your present salary for being a housewife, would you quit your job? How many women executives said they would quit their job?
I think it would be very tempting, and I think probably a majority would say so. 51.
51. Mm-hmm. Fair majority, you think, would quit their jobs. Carol?
Wow. I think women are pretty liberated nowadays, and a lot of them wouldn't know what to do with their time if they quit. I'll have to say it'll be a little bit lower.
You say lower.
Yes.
A lot of agreement with the audience on that. They've worked their way up. We'll find out. The actual number of women executives who would quit their job to become a housewife for the same money is 35. It's lower indeed. Carol. Now you have the right to change that 9 if you'd like, Carol.
Let's change it.
You made a good change before. Oh, well, a little better. A little better card.
It's a little bit better. We'll go lower.
Lower than a 10. Oh, no, it's another 10. That's not lower, so you lose that card, and you give Elaine a chance to play. An 8. It's Elaine, I think last time you were looking at an 8. Now, you didn't win the question, so again, you can't change it.
I'm jinxed by 8s. Yes. Lower this time.
Lower than an 8? Oh no, it's higher. It's an 8. Could not take advantage of it. Janice will fill in the spaces. Next question to you, Carol. We asked 100 married men. Now be honest. Do you know the color of your wife's eyes? How many married men admitted they did not know the color of their wife's eyes?
Oh, that definitely has to be low. They do know the color of their wife's eyes.
Why do you say that?
Because if they don't stare at him,
Oh, okay.
they better know the color of their wife's eyes. I'll say that 5 men said they did not.
5 men did not know the color of their wife's eyes, Elaine. Yeah, you're looking at Carol. She was pretty emphatic. What do you think?
I think it's very hard for some men to know the exact color of eyes. So maybe it's a little bit higher.
Say higher. The actual number of married men who admitted they didn't know the color of their wife's eyes and probably got a black eye from themselves when the wife found out is 10. It's higher, Elaine. Now, Elaine, you have the right to change that 8 now.
Now I'll change the 8.
And you'll change it to a 3.
That's very good. Higher, please.
Higher than a 3? Yes, it's a 10.
Freeze it.
You'll freeze it. Okay, each player needs 3 cards, and it is sudden death. Someone has to win on this play of the cards. Someone's going to have a long way to go with 3 cards. Elaine,
Yeah.
We asked 100 people. If you suddenly found out that you were adopted, would you want to find your natural parents? How many people said they would want to find their natural parents?
I think a lot of people would be intensely curious, even if they didn't want to have a familiar relationship with him afterwards. I think maybe he's 60.
60 would want to find their natural parents, Carol.
I agree with her completely, and I would think it would be a little bit higher than that.
The actual number of people who, if they found out they were adopted, would want to find their natural parents is 72. It's higher, Carol. All right, Carol, it's sudden death. You've got control. You need 3 cards to win. Elaine needs 3 cards to win. Do you want to play it or pass it?
I'll have to pass it to Elaine.
Yes, I thought you would.
Elaine, you've got a 10. You can't change it. You must turn over all 3 cards to win the game. One mistake and Carol wins it.
Okay, let me try lower.
Lower than a 10. No, right away it's higher. Carol wins the game. 2 in a row with the championship. Congratulations, Carol. Elaine, she puts you on the spot. Thank you for joining us, Elaine. Carol, come on down here. Congratulations. Good, you'd be excited because you're going to make a lot of money, I know, with the money cards coming up right after we take time out for this.